What's going on, guys? Scopamar TV here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to Miss Universe Jamaica answering a question in regards to what qualities do men look for in a woman. Very interesting answer that she gave the host of this pageant. Now let's hear what she has to say.
Qualities do men like in women?
That's a very interesting question. I think as a progressive woman, it's very important to focus on who we are authentically and what we can offer to the world, the impact that we can make on the world, how we can empower and inspire others rather than what men like in us.
Very, very interesting answer.
Quality.
Now, let's talk about this, right? She is saying that women should be more focused on their goals. They should be more focused on the impact that they can impact the world. But let's take a look at the most successful people in the world. Most successful people in the world are married people. Elon Musk, married. Mark Zuckerberg, married. Even Jeff Bezos, he married, but he divorced and got his, side piece into the main position. But you get the drift. He got his other half. Denzel Washington, I put that in here randomly, but they're married people. These people are married people. Barack Obama, Donald Trump, your most successful people in the world are married people. Wealth, generational wealth comes from marriage. Marriage. It doesn't matter how much you impact. Let's take, for example, Oprah. She has her other half. And I get it. She is rich beyond all riches. But tomorrow, should Oprah disappear from this earth, where is her money going? Is it going to the kids? She doesn't have any kids. Yes, she impacted the world. But who's going to carry on the impact? I'm just saying. Take a look at Bob Marley. Bob Marley is being talked about 40 years later as if he's still here. Simply because he has kids and he was married to a woman. Yes, he has multiple kids, but let's take a look at the legacy. He needed his other half, which was Rita Marley, and she, in turn, was able to multiply what he brought to the table. Now, I'm not saying that what she said was wrong. Instead like saying focus on what you can do to impact the world. One thing I realized is there is this natural hatred all of a sudden for men. Her answer seemed as if it was coming from a place of anger. Like, how dare you try to reduce me to what a man thinks of me? Hey, listen, nothing is wrong with that. But you did not answer that question correctly. You went from the question, which was, what does a man like in a woman, to all of a sudden centering the question around yourself. Now, to the crowd, it seems like a political correct answer because it's one of those crowd riled up answers. But at the end of the day, you didn't answer the question. You did not answer the question. And to me, it seems a little bit selfish and self-centered. Yes, I get it. Women power, go women. But the woman didn't ask you about women power. She said, what qualities does a man like in women? And you took it and went ahead and say women should impact and this. So what about the mothers out there? Aren't they impacting the world? What about the wives out there? Are they not impacting the world? You see, there is this shift in what success looks like, and it is failing before our very eyes. And the reason why I say this, if all these successful women, careers, businesses, and this and that, they can't find no man and they cannot hold a relationship together, they can't reproduce with no man, nobody wants to be with them. Is it true success, or is it a success around self? Let's say it's both. Let's say it's true success and a success around themselves. What about the women that decided that they want to produce kids and grow the kids up to be successful citizens of this world? Isn't that success? The qualities in which men like in women, if a woman fit that criteria, isn't that success? Isn't it a success? The success if a woman and a man is married for 20 years because she has the qualities that men like. Or let's not say what men like, but in general, what men are looking for, which is a cooperation from their woman. That answer did not come off as somebody that would be willing to cooperate with anyone, much less a man. If you're being asked a question, which seems as if it was like a job interview, technically, I know it's a world pageant, but if you're being asked a question about something and you divert the question, should you get the position? I personally wouldn't pick her, even though the crowd cheered, because you didn't answer the question. You centered that question around your ego. Now, let's look to the comments, because the people always speak their mind and we are interested to know what they're talking about. So, someone says they just love promoting used single women. Someone else said, now if she asks what women like in men, she would have got 20-minute dissertation. Facts. All the requirements in the world are placed upon men. But if a man said, I would like my woman to be able to know how to cook, how to not yell at me in stressful times, how to be my support system, or together support each other. Oh, you're being misogynistic. How dare you require anything of your woman? But that's not life. Among friends, women require certain qualities amongst each other. So why is it wrong when a man requires things of the woman that he's supposed to invest his time, his money, his effort into for the rest of his life? Sounds like an unfair deal to me. Let's keep it going. The pageant holders were showing their sexism. She got them back on track. How is that sexism? For asking, what qualities do you think men like in women? So let me ask you guys a question. You hold a pageant show. Yes, women watches pageant show, but truthfully, do you know what I think a pageant show is? A pageant show to me is a display of the most beautiful women in the world, like a menu at a restaurant, because somewhere out there, they know that a rich multi-millionaire, billionaire is watching, right? That's what pageant shows are to me, because why else would you need a pageant show when we have beautiful women going about their 9-to-5 day every day? Why don't we stop one of them and give them a crown and say, you are the Miss Tuesday of Detroit or one of them states, simply because you look good that day? Why do we need pageants? Obviously, we need pageants for people like her to showcase and impact. How are you impacting? There's other beautiful women out there. Other beautiful women. And you didn't answer the question. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that her diverting to a completely different answer was the right choice? Do you think it's sexism for the woman to ask her, what do you think men like in women? I think it was a fairly easy question to answer, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. Personally, it's coming from a place of feminism mixed with a little bit of hatred towards men, and it's just wrong. Until next time, guys, Scopamar TV, I'm out.